Previously, Ittoki unexpectedly became the heir of a deadly ninja clan after being attacked by a rival ninja clan Koga. Koga village is accusing Iga village of their previous chief Kishimaru's murder, and for that they want to kill Ittoki, so he enrolled in the ninja academy that is under NSC jurisdiction. But even there the ducklings of Koga are after him. Then there Ittoki had at least two dependable friends, Ryuko and Kirai, and in one of the ninja tests, students had to form a team to steal a question sheet, but the sheet they stole had actually been replaced by Koga, which indicates that they had a traitor in their team. At the same time, Hayato, chief of NSC, was conducting his own investigation on the Koga chief murder case. He showed to others that he is also suspicious of the Iga ninja. But outside he was digging on Koga village because they are even more suspicious. Now returning back to the ninja school, one of Ittoki's teammates named Nemoto was absent because he began his summer break too early, and the teacher announced their end-term exams. This test is nuts, and every year at least one or two get fatally injured, and in this Suzuku will make his move to kill Ittoki, so for this test Ittoki drops out of team because of a traitor. But their Ryuko gets there to give him a mask that changes the wearer's appearance. It will come in handy for them as Kasetsu is planning to kill Suzuku because he wants Ittoki's life. Ittoki was against this plan because it would endanger her life as well, but no matter what Ittoki says, Kasetsu had made her mind. Then Ittoki gets outside to get some fresh air and meets Genza the principal. He knew there was something bugging Ittoki, so he invited him to tea, where he told Ittoki about his father and the Koga chief, both of whom had been trained by him, and they were just like Ittoki, wanted to avoid bloodshed at all costs. Ittoki got his answer and then left. Then the other day, Kasetsu brings Ittoki out to train him for the upcoming test, in which everyone has to steal at least one ninja core from their opponent in order to pass the test, and to do that, Kasetsu tells him that she will go after Suzuku while he has to keep other ducklings of Koga busy, and if he gets his hands on a ninja core, she tells him to hide away until test gets over. She threw that paper and the traitor picked it up. There Suzaku and his companion decided to take revenge by killing Ittoki. Then the test began and several Koga ninja went after Ittoki right away and he managed to outsmart them. Then there he found the traitor, Kusunoki. Koga ninja threatened him that they would destroy their village, so poor guy had to backstab Ittoki. Then Kusunoki called out to Himaru, but it was Ittoki in disguise, and there he took out his mask, revealing that their plan had already backfired because the one they thought was Suzaku was actually Himaru, and Himaru was Suzaku, and to prevent Kasetsu from assisting Ittoki, they blasted the room. Ittoki was now on his own, so he ran as hard as he could for his life. Then in the woods he had already made a trap to trap Suzuku. There he luckily destroyed Suzuku's ninja core, and if Ittoki wanted he could have killed him, but he didn't want to run down to the path of revenge, so he spared him and passed out. Seeing him, Suzaku backed off. Then Ittoki woke up in the hospital and suddenly Kasetsu passed out. Even after enduring the explosion, she never left Ittoki's side. Then Shirwan was following Tokisada, and there she saw they were making some sort of weapon using Kishimaru dead body. He wanted her to see this so she could report it to NSC. Then on the other side, the one Ittoki trusted, Kirai, turns out to be another traitor among his friends. She was trained by her father to deceive from a young age, and now Ittoki brought Kirai and Ryuko to his family home to spend their summer break. But then Kirai starts exploring the house and finding every single trap and weapons in the house and messaged it to Suzaku. Then there's Suzaku. He tells his father that wants to join in the front line as Koga starts the attack on Iga village. He admires Kishimaru, whose ideals were to create a peaceful world. But he is now pursuing the opposite path, to have revenge. Then Ittoki goes to the river with Ryuko, Kasetsu, and Kirai to catch many fish for the celebration. When his father died, the whole village was in disarray. Some wanted to start a war with Koga and some didn't. The whole village was splitted apart, but then Yumika stepped up as their leader and brought them back together, even Kasetsu. She was abandoned by her family. That's when Yumika took her in and raised her as if she were her own daughter. There were many like her, so everyone made this gathering to make Yumika happy. Hearing this, Ittoki had strengthened his resolve and wanted to register in the family name to become a ninja. And outside, Kuzu thanked Kirai and Ryuko for becoming friends with Ittoki despite the situation, their guilty conscience raised in Kirai for betraying them. But the situation becomes even more serious when all the chiefs of 13 villages are summoned from all over the world for a great ninja meeting, and the only one who has this kind of power is Hayato, who summoned all of them because in his recent investigation he discovered that the Koga village has exceeded their boundaries by interfering in other ninja villages, such as Saiga, who fell under their control, And now the chief of Saiga did not even attend the meeting and gave his full support to Koga. Their others voted for the act of aggression under which Koga chief will be arrested, but none of them stood up. But Yumika showed them their side of the report that Koga is planning to make a dangerous weapon for which they are constantly trying to wage a war against Iga. Because they have a ninja core with unlimited potential that could be of a great use to Koga. Seeing this, everyone changed their minds and now they spoke the truth. That Koga is meddling in their own prospective village by attempting to control them. This was enough to take him into custody. But their chief of 2nd Division named Genji comes in with solid proof that Iga did kill Kishimaru. The clip was unclear but the recording gave them the proof. Every ninja suit is custom made for every ninja village, and every suit has a different sound, and this happened to match the Iga village suits, and now they had to arrest Yumika as well. But something was still off, and later Hayato saw the clip and found something, but then Genji stabs Hayato in the back with a stealth suit Koga had made, revealing the traitor among the NSC. And after that Ittoki steps in as an acting chief of the village, but time is running out because that Genji had sorted everything out to kill Yumika in order to wage a war, so that they could get their secret ninja core. Even then, Yumika didn't say anything, and Genji leaves, freeing Koga Chief Anado and asking for the ninja core one last time. But Yumika didn't say anything to them. Then Genji took over as the head of NSC and appointed Shirwan as the team leader of the 1st Division. Shirwan knew it was all his plan and that Genji is playing into Koga's hands, Hayato going missing and now sparking the light of war. There she remembered Hayato's last words to them, which were to work on their sense of justice, and there they made their own plan. Then Tokasada got the information on the situation and that they are planning to kill Yumika. So Ittoki became hesitant as to what he should do next. Their Kasetsu threatened him to kick her out of the Iga village so that she could save Yumika. But that woke him up and he decided not to kick anyone out. Instead, he ordered Tokasada and Kasetsu to save Yumika officially. But in their way out they have to go through full whole division of NSC. Meanwhile Suzaku had joined the front line to attack Iga village. There his father Housen chose to stop this nonsense Anado was doing. And alongside him there were few who chose to stand against Anado to stop this ninja war, but he killed all of them. But there was one left who called Suzaku and informed him that Anado murdered his father, and now he is igniting a war between the Iga and Koga ninjas, and Koga had deployed their ace in this war, an army robotic ninja. But what happens next? Simply subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to receive the most recent updates on the next update.